Hello and welcome to game 4 of Hirin's Grasp versus Team Henry of the SF3 Team League, hosted and organized by Xcet, by the way, since I have been failing to mention that. I hope I remember to put it in the description. But that is the man we have to thank for this lovely series here. And let's see what we got ourselves into. We have Rhaah in the bottom corner, with the turquoise, light blue Orky boys coming in with a classic double hunt into, well, quintuple lumber into double hunt.
What need?
And a spicy Gobo shaman versus Henry himself, team leader, coming in with biggest stickers of the troll chieftain in the north, in the blue. Just chilling there for a second. I haven't seen Henry play in forever. I do believe he used to be an orc main, so I'm quite surprised that considering how strong orcs are considered in the current meta, that he hasn't been jumping back onto them. What? Wait, was Henry random here? I'm surprised about a goblin shaman pick into trolls. We will see how it plays out for him. He could go for a sustain build where you rotate your goblins and units out into a healing totem. Otherwise, it's a bit iffy. Like an enfeeble totem, maybe. We shall see, we shall see. Why the hell is my goddamn time blocker not up? A rip. But there it is now. So we will see. Yeah, I think if I switch out from... If I get rid of it like this, then it's fine. But I think I sometimes hit the UI hider on top of the bar hider, and then when it messes up. And that is terribly unlucky for you and me and everyone involved. Okay, leaves the forward sectors open for business for now. Henry does have his early smasher out. Within the current patch, smashers only cost 10 food, so they're fairly cheap, and you can kind of just get them out and keep producing them from minute, or basically second 0. The second one is going to be a bit delayed, since you have to get your first outpost, but after that it's pretty much non-stop body rock. Ooh, we're coming in with a bit of a spicy build. It's a guard build. Well, well, well. As a man after my own heart. So can give the troll march to all of his guard units. I think it's yeah, just around caster, right?
Enemies are attacking.
Yep. So it gives them increased movement speed as well as increased attack speed, which is pretty nice. And keep in mind the training now immediately unlocks both options. You don't have to put 2 skill points in them anymore. So you could get early bone hexers against the swarm faction like the gobos, as well as early skull crushers. So we're gonna see. And the stomp is quite interesting. So basically I think the chieftain and all his troll guards around him get this 40 magic damage aura applied to them, which is pretty nice. A good old slam does more damage, but you can cover a bigger area, and if you have a lot of them clumped up around a single target, that should do just fine. It's not going to do that much at the beginning, since you only get 3 troll guard, I think, without the level 2, and it goes up to 5. Actually, let me check, since we rarely see it. So you can maximum have 2. Got him on 2, and on level 2 you get to 5. Fair enough, fair enough. Nothing else too much special about it. Sorry that I keep coming back to it. He gets the more hex power back when a troll in the guard attacks an enemy. And hex power for some reason is his focus. So at least that's how I understand that. I'm relatively sure it's focus, unless someone can correct me on that. But let's check economy and stuff and shit. We've got... Looks like he upgraded the corner camp up. Okay, it looks like 2 of them are coming up immediately, so that's gonna be a bit confusing for the orcs, for the trolls to get that up and running. So it's a bit delayed there. Our little boys, the Medusas, are gonna be cleared out by our friend the Goblin Shaman. Good stuff there. And yep, pretty standard gobble build. Has not got arcane force, so goes concentration, heal totem, sparks, damage totem, so no vex totem. So minus 15 attack damage versus trolls is pretty damn sweet. As well as the damage boost. I haven't seen Henry use like his word march here. So for example, he could just use these as a hit squad and run around a little bit quicker there. There we go, now is adding the boys to the troll guard. But without harassment, I do worry for our orcs, especially with a shaman. But let's see what the trolls can make happen. Did he use his abilities there? Oh, there we go. There's the visual cue. Unfortunately, Gobble Boy is getting bullied a bit. He does have the level advantage, but that's about it. Yeah, I still don't get why you need like all these focus points on the chieftain for those kind of abilities, whereas like all the super heavy damage stuff is a lot more free. You have long cooldowns on these, so it's still a bit awkward to use. But let's see what he does with it. Basically, he kind of needs to get to level 5 to get those unlocks going, and then this is going to be a lot more potent. But for now, Orc's been a pretty damn good spot. Risen Kalrak is up. Yeah, even the Iron Mine's already coming up. 7 minutes in. Jesus Christ. The Orconomy is working as intended, and it looks like Rhaah actually managed to just outright deny that flag with just a couple boys here. For a second I thought it was the Walk Rider that was maybe just still running around somewhere, but it looks like he was split pushing, which is very nice. Always happy to see that. Oh no, the forward sector's going down. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. That doesn't look too good for our troll boy. Everything was just a little bit slow here. Just like this goblin here, who didn't get the memo that you should not 1v5 Medusas. There's a little scoundrel. Oh, he... Oh, never mind. I thought the Vex Totem was the slam from the Troll Guard. There we go, there comes the slam from the Troll Guard, and it did a whole lot of nothing. That was disappointment times 3. And that heal is doing pretty damn good work here. Very, very nice. He was a brave scoundrel. The best of scoundrels. But also the deadest of scoundrels. I can't say that word multiple times in a row. Scoundrels, scoundrels, scoundrels. That's a tongue twister. That's a lot of goblins. Rah, rah, rum, rum, rah. 36 gobbles.
Good news. We finished researching a new
35! Ah, damn it. There we go, 35. Nah, now it doesn't count anymore. Ooh.
Building completed.
But I do love the Goblin Shaman pick here. It's a beautiful sight to behold. And it's doing just well with this amount of lovely lads.
Building completed.
Goes the dynamite, I guess. Alright. Double fight hut. We do not have any upgrades available. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Looking a bit dire here. Did he at least buy a boomstick? No, no, no. Ripperino Rhaah has a lot of money in the bank. So whenever he decides to cash that in, he's gonna be just happy with everything. 8 smashers versus 35 scoundrels. And the single hunter making his way to the front line. Why is it sometimes I don't get how the toggle camera works sometimes. He's just head wobbling his way to the front there. He's trying to push it away. It is a brave build by Henry. Looks like he regrets his decisions and comes back in with a slam and to come here.
Chieftain, the tribe needs more room. Build more
And also he's only level 3, most of the creeps have been cleared. I don't see him getting the golem anytime soon. Needs to use the stomp, there we go, but yeah. Feels bad, man.
The tribe needs more
Please buff.
Build more shelters.
And I'm not even saying that ironically. It probably also looks worse because the totem is counter-healing that. But it's still minus 20 magical resist, so it should be doing something. Surprisingly, it seems like he only lost one smasher in that entire engagement. So if he could get an upgrade facility, I don't fucking care. I don't care. No, not that I don't care. Can't remember how that goes. A hitting camp or so, so he could heal them up or yeah, get level 5 and just train him. Lol. But it looks like that is not the case. Here comes a teleport in. Level 5, by the way, for the Gobo Shaman. Speaking of which, we're gonna, after this engagement, check his skill tree. That awkward moment when trolls don't seem to do any damage. But they're also like lovely Vex totems, so even with all the buffs and everything, it's just working out really nicely for our Gobo. I'm so happy to see that. Really nicely done. But then again, keep in mind, Henry was pretty slow on his opener. And letting these forward sectors go into the enemy's hands, especially against an orc, isn't the best of ideas, let's put it mildly. And I really wanted like, I love both builds, but the shaman side of things is just a little bit more viable. Don't come back in, I need to check the skills. Oh wow, there's... Okay, just full on deep waters, fair enough. Would have kind of assumed like some power.
Building completed.
But I guess he's running pretty low on focus, so fair enough. I assume he's tried that build a couple times. He does have focus potions. Oh. Smashers are getting mercilessly poached. I was more than happy to trade them some goblins for that amount of smashers. Rest in pepperoni. Lots of farms coming up in the front line. Just putting cheap shit over there.
Building completed.
Trying to not get anything sniped. Do we have? It doesn't look like strength in numbers. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I would have been very sad to see that kind of playstyle, not taking advantage of that.
Decide now.
The new golems are really damn nasty. Watch this. Oh, it's disgusting. If you're trying to fight that boy just with like tier 1 melee units, you're gonna have a bad time. They rip you a new one, and they don't think twice about it. Henry seems to be a bit indecisive on what to do there. Looks like he's deciding on grabbing the lower left side back, and I just get a frog in my throat, which is a bit problematic. Yes, magic hammer, my favorite thing in the world.
A new technology.
Ooh. Ooh, now that's nice. Ability cooldown ring. Beautiful. You kind of want spell power, but never mind, you can't get a spell power ring. What's the other one? I think, yeah, it's focus regen, 0.5 per second, the other golden ring. But big boy Chungus Golem has been summoned. He answered the calls to go fisticuffs with some smashy boys. 19 hunters. Now some sexy drummers being added to the mix, which I'd like to see.
We've no more room for troops.
And a couple brutes for that sweet siege damage. Nice split. Nice micro. Good stuff. And yep, that's literally only smashers. Feels a little bit bad, man. We've got double throwing camp, which is interesting, and 6 huts.
Chieftain,
But single targets against buffed up scoundrels
More shelters.
isn't gonna be too hot. And like, you shouldn't underestimate the 5 strike resistance on a 500 hit point unit.
What next?
I think it actually might make the difference here between like 4 or 5 hits to bring him down.
Enemies killed a hero.
Gets poached again. No items had been purchased. Golem doing really well with his magic damage. And I just love to have seen that
Tribe has lost a
Goblin
sector, chieftain.
play into the trolls. Yeah, I think with that totemic buff, the scoundrels are really worth it against smashers, especially once you get that back line of poachers, because that just means they can tank a little bit more and hold out longer, especially if it's only smashers. So pretty nice pursuit to base back. Indeed. So well played. That one goes to Rhaah, which by name alone will be Hirin's grasp. GG, well played. And that means we are going to have I got it wrong in the first game, didn't I? God fucking damn it. Because I have my score set up here that's only 1 to Team Henry. So if Hirin took that, and it was at least advertised as game 4, that should have been the series. But we have one more game to go. And it is a game with... it is a replay with game time. So it's not a decoy one. As far as I can tell, at least. So, I honestly have no idea. But apparently I got it wrong. Did I not count a certain game? Like Hirin's Grasp. Henny took the first one versus, or like the second one versus Brutus, right? And I'm pretty sure Victor won the first. Am I insane? Did I miss a crucial plot point? Let me check the brackets. That must have been round 3, yeah? Ah, no, it's a 3-1. So I have no idea what the last replay is about. So, GG, well played. Hirin's Grasp takes it. And with that, we get some nice points in the standings. I'll probably put up the brackets in the description and not show them on the video so you can't be spoiled. And I thank you for watching, for the YouTube boys, and I'll see you next time. I'm gonna find out what happens with that last replay, if it's actually just a decoy. Okay, thank you, Rhaah. Okay, so we have confirmation, good. Very nice. I did my did my best to not show anything on screen. And then you one-up me on the anti-spoiler prevention. Very nicely done. I think you actually told me about when you sent them to me, but it's just been too long since I didn't have the time this week. And yeah, I'm stopping the recording. So that's your anti-spoiler screen, basically, for that game, since it's gonna took me a long while to figure that out. And hope you enjoyed that series. Was pretty damn spicy. And more to come in the future. There might be a patch dropping tomorrow or the day after. So I don't know if I get to any of the other series that I've missed. But I'll do my best. And I'll also try to get some of my own gameplay going again soon. Sorry it's been a bit patchy lately. But shit's happening in my life. That takes priority. But more to come as always. See you later. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic day.